Hello, Emma. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
Doing well. I love that poster, that background you got back there. Such a
Yes.
beautiful art. I love it.
So many things about this film are beautiful. Any image could do.
Yeah,
Well, thank you
thanks.
for your time today. I actually live in Palm Springs, and I know that you're going to be coming to our festival very soon, Mr. Icon Award. Oh my goodness.
That's kind of wild to even, yeah, that's a wild title, but I've been look, this whole journey, has been a very I don't know. It's been surreal in a lot of ways. So to be, recognized amongst your peers, amongst your colleagues, and people that and organizations that you've been that you grew up in, it feels pretty cool.
Have you ever been to our festival before or any, history with Palm Springs itself? This is a big mecca for actors and celebs and all.
I'm trying to think if I've been to Palm Springs. Maybe once, maybe years ago, I might have stopped by.
Maybe crashing a fun bachelorette party since people
Back
love
in-
doing that
I, I,
here.
I think I've been down there for a couple tennis tournaments, I think, over the years that they did, I think they
Yes.
did something a
Mhm.
long time ago. But yeah. Yeah, I think maybe that might be the only thing I've been to. But I'm looking forward to coming down.
We're gonna make some new memories in Palm Springs then, yes. Well, well, that's amazing. And I mean, yes, we love this film festival in town. So many amazing people that you're gonna be able to be honored with in that evening. I guess I'd love to know for yourself, who are those icons to you who have inspired you, mentored you, just kind of, I guess, given you those people to look up to be like, that is exactly what I want to do in this life and career.
Who you put me on a spot? You know, man, there's so many people that I think I, admire in a way for the success that they've had and the things that they've accomplished in their life, that feeds different sides of me, not just all in front of the camera, Like there's obviously actors like Denzel, who, Sidney Poitier, that kind of push me in a way of like, these are the shoulders that I'm standing on. You know what I mean? To be able to continue to do the work that I want to do and contribute the way I want to. And and then there's filmmakers, there's the Spike Lees and the Christopher Nolans and the Kubricks, you know what I'm saying? And Spielbergs and the like that world builders, you know what I'm saying, in a huge way that I admire and Harry Belafonte is another one, just people who I think have contributed to the larger picture. I like people, or bodies of work that exist outside of just one thing, and able to you know, make impact across the board. Like, yeah, that's something that I'm personally interested in is the evolution, like, there are no boundaries. Like what's next? How else are you contributing? How are you making things better for whatever it may be, Is it art form? Is it, is it somewhere in your community, is it the world impact, like how are you contributing as a human? And those are people I tend to watch.
Yes, I mean, so many of those people that you listed, not only those on-screen achievements that they have accomplished, but just societal conversations that they started, or even just, yeah, community impacts, whatever it may be. Again, an amazing list of people to be among. So I'm very happy that you're receiving this award. It's very much deserved. And I mean, too, with this film, this gorgeous image here, and just the project that came to life, this film has pretty much kind of moved into iconic territory as well these last several months that I mean on you can't go a single day on social media without people singling out a certain sequence from this film because of the music or just the love that is so clearly felt between you and your co-stars. it's been several months now since it's been out, but I guess, reflecting back on this project now, and I'm sure the many professional and personal meanings that it has had for you, I guess I'd just love to kind of hear your thoughts about it now at this point as you're gearing up for an exciting few months.
Yeah, I mean, as a whole, just like the movie, like what does it mean in general? To
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
it's so it's really hard to process because it's I've been even with all the interviews that I've been having recently and the conversations that I've been having and the questions I'm being asked. You guys make me think about the movie in a way I've never had a chance to think about it because I'm in it. So these perspectives or what you take from it or how it meant something to you. I was like, oh shit, I never thought about it like that. But let me think about it. And I think that's been one of the most rewarding things of seeing how the movie has become so personal to so many different people. How something so specific is so universal. And I think it's been, just it makes you feel full. Me personally, the past year or so, I've been in London directing my next project, right? So I
Mm.
haven't really been out in the world at all. Like I've been on set, I've been in production offices, I've been working. So a lot of my feedback for most of the time this movie's been out has been things I've randomly gotten on my phone or, randomly in other little snippets. But now since I've been back and I've been able to be out in the world a little bit and actually talk to people and feel that a bit more, it's like, wow, this movie has really grown legs and has roots and it's solidified itself as a moment, Halloween coming around, you see all these kids and everybody dressed, or it's people dressed up in costumes. I'm like, okay, wow, the ownership now has been passed on to everybody else, which is great. And it's so dense and layered with so many meanings and things that you can pull from it, from cultural um, representation to community impacts to the musical evolution of the Delta blues and how that's reverberated through so many different other genres and inspired different forms of music globally, and to the migration of the African American experience to Asian American experiences to just so much Irish as well. And to hear the family heritages and those connective you know um tissues between all those walks of life, I think has been truly unique and special as well. Also, for me personally, I'm from my mom's side of the family. My grandmother's side of the family is from Hope, Arkansas, and my dad's side of the family is from Shreveport, Louisiana. So, had a Southern history. But what you realize, like even with my grandmother, is like, you only really know your grandparents as being older people, for most of your life, and then you tend to forget that, oh, grandma was 25 at one point. She
Grandma
was
got down. She was
grandma,
having
grandma
fun.
was having fun, you know what I'm saying? So as I'm shooting this movie and you're in these places and you're on these plantations and you're in the deep South in this Jim Crow era and oh wow, this is what my grandmother went through. This was her day-to-day life. Oh man, she was trying to maybe my grandparents, my grandfather, they were trying to find some type of freedom or peace or lightness or levity and fun in the middle of these harsh realities that they lived in. So then this movie became I don't know, almost like a tribute to my grandparents. I'm making a movie of what they were like, and that was extremely rewarding to, in hindsight, realize what was going on. Yeah, so I guess all in all, the movie as a whole is a gift. I've grown a lot as an actor. These characters pushed me beyond my comfort zone and did something I've never done before. You know, and yeah, just extremely grateful. A lot of gratitude.
Absolutely. And as you said, this film has taken on a life of itself among us fans, so many people relating to it. I've loved hearing not only what you just shared with me right now about those personal connections, but even so many of your co-stars. And of course, Ryan, it's himself, this is such a personal project. Those are the types of movies that everyone loves and are the ones that we keep coming back to at the end of the day. So I'm so happy that this is part of your already beautiful filmography, that we get to continue enjoying it. And I'm glad that you're getting this award and hopefully many more to come down the line.
Thank you so much for your kind words and taking the time.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
I'll see you
much.
soon.
You're going to see me in Palm Springs. We'll be chatting.
Okay. Looking forward to it.